Whether you're a home buyer or seller, an appraisal is a key part of the whole process. And in many cases, a real estate evaluation, an appraisal, seems to be purely arbitrary and overly complicated. Fundamentally, though, an appraisal is data-driven. It is simply an opinion about a home's value derived from similar housing data and neighborhood data. That's why you need to stop believing these 4 appraisal stories in El Sereno. Number 1, the appraiser works for and is on the side of the buyer. A common misconception is that the appraiser works for the buyer and that the valuation, as a result, is skewed in favor of the buyer, while the buyer does, in fact, pay for the home appraisal. The appraiser is actually hired and works for the lender who owns their work. It doesn't matter if the buyer and seller have already reached an agreement on a price. The buyer's lender is also making an investment, and so everyone needs to be on the same page. It is, in fact, a criminal offense for anyone, either buyer or seller, to pressure or coerce an appraiser into coming up with a certain value. Further, appraisers, unlike inspectors and agents, are answerable to government regulatory agencies. Now, 2, more amenities and bigger house equal higher value. Well, home appraisals are not just simply based on upgrades, improvements, and square footage. There is more to it than that. In order to understand the value of a house, one must look at similar houses in that area. The more amenities and space that is offered by yours compared with others around it, the less likely an appraiser will have enough data points from which they can calculate its worth accurately. In other words, what the appraiser is trying to do is use the sales of similar homes to yours, put it in the same lot as the house in question, calculate its appraised value. 3, appraisals and home inspections are the same thing. Home inspections are not the same thing as home appraisals. Although both inspections and appraisals provide safeguards for buyers, their purpose couldn't be more different. Inspectors and appraisers have key differences in their work. Inspectors focus on the physical condition of a house, while appraisers focus on the value of the house for lending purposes. However, both work together to make sure houses are safe for any structural issues. And 4, can't fight a low home appraisal value in El Sereno. Don't give up hope just yet. If you're a seller and your home appraisal turns out to be lower than expected, you still have an option. Remember that mistakes happen, and sometimes they can even make or break a deal. If this happens, you, the homeowner, should contact the buyer's lender to request another appraisal. In conjunction with your realtor, evaluate the comparable sales you based your home value on and present them as evidence to support your case. However, before you even are at this point, get an independent appraisal done first. This is highly recommended to really get another expert opinion. Besides your real estate agents, besides your real estate agents. And by the way, if you're buying or selling a home in El Sereno, keep these appraisal stories in mind and feel free to call us at 323-494-3252 or just click on the form below, and we'll go ahead and get in touch with you. Or if you're on Facebook or YouTube, just leave a comment. We'll get back with you or call us up. Okay, bye. Thank you.